What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Offside Shout. Make sure to go ahead and check out my socials at _diagrams on Twitter, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to move on to Manchester United because we'll look at that later. He looks so much younger there. He did not do his hair or anything for that. Van de Beek is official, and he is officially the number 34 for Manchester United. I wanted to go ahead and just talk about his number real quick because Appy Nouri, that's his nickname, Appy. It's actually kind of a sweet story. So he's picking up the number 34 for Manchester United as a tribute to one of his best friends' little brother, also obviously Van de Beek's friend, who had a heart attack, and I believe went into cardiac arrest or something, and suffered brain damage at a young age while he was on the field. So it's sweet from Van de Beek to go ahead and take that shirt number, and I hope that it serves him justice, and I hope that he does well for Manchester United in that, because yeah, it's just sweet. So the 90 million Chelsea will pay for Kai Havertz could set a precedent for Manchester United's pursuit of Jadon Sancho. I think that's all set. I think it's pretty obvious what Manchester United needs to pay for Jadon Sancho. It's like 85 million, 90 million up front, and then the rest over the course of 2 years, not 4 years. So Donny Van Beek has taken, Celino. Manchester United, Barca made offers for Tonali. Well, I would take Tonali any day of the week at Manchester United. He would be great in that holding role for United. So hopefully there's something in that. I'm not sure if we're still that interested, but I would definitely. He is a more technical Matic, and a little bit smaller, but more technical. And if he can match up and get used to the Prem physically, he'd be a world beater for sure. So signed Van de Beek. Man United split over moving for Upamecano. I think he's going to be too much this summer. Upamecano, just remember he got a release clause of 15 million euro after coming season. Upamecano, RB Leipzig don't want to let him or any other of their established players leave. Their position could change if they bid more than 65 million euros for him. So yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think that teams interested are just going to have to wait for him until next summer. It's basically just what it's going to be. Just because I think that if Manchester United wants Sancho, there's no way that they can stump up 65 million euros for Upamecano without putting themselves in some serious financial, a strenuous financial situation, to say the least. So Van de Beek on his preferred playing style. I'm a midfielder that likes to come in the box, making runs, goals, assists. A lot of the time, I cover a lot of distance in games. This is a thing that is a strength for me to get into the box of the opponent. Yeah, I see him playing a lot in not the Bruno role, but almost in a more tenacious role with Pogba on his side, almost in a 4-3-3. Because the way that we play right now for Manchester United, we play the 4-2-3-1 most of the time with Fernandes in that role, and he does help the press forward. He often leads the press, actually. And it's kind of interesting because I think Van de Beek can play the role that Fernandes plays. But I think that it would be better to go ahead and play Donny in the role, or kind of in a 4-3-3 alongside Pogba, maybe the one who pushes more forwards, but that would also allow us to kind of run the midfield more closely, because at the moment, having two players really shielding the back four isn't that conducive to our attack. I actually think that there are games against the smaller teams where it'd be better to play Van de Beek than Bruno, even though people think that Van de Beek can cover both. I actually think that he's better covered for Bruno, for sure. I would also like to see him at some point get a chance out on the wings. I don't know how that works, though. I haven't thought about that at all, but I'm just thinking about squad depth. See what happens there. Gareth Bale talks to Geraint Hughes about his Real Madrid future and would consider return to the Premier League. It's in the club's hands. They make things very difficult, to be honest. I would love to see Gareth Bale in the Premier League, just not at United unless he was on like a 1-year loan, and even then, not really. So I don't want to give our board any excuse to get in an injury-prone older player, really. Though I do rate him. It's not about that.